And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And for Phoenix, Booker and Bridges are the wings. Johnson is out there with Ayton. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. Passes to Booker. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Booker's got the game going here with the first basket for the Suns. And there's the pass to Herter. Young against Paul. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
Well, quick transition has Bridges positioned perfectly. Puts the nice finish on the transition opportunity.
Collins wide open. He fires. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
To the wing right side. Here's Bridges. Here's Johnson. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
Here's Reddish. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Paul passes to Bridges. No coverage that time.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Hawks passing it around. Capella trying to free himself up. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Working close, find a way to score.
Here's Booker, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Well, that should surprise no one. Devin Booker so good in the mid-range.
And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path. Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
The offensive rebound. Capella off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
And we know the story. Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
The Phoenix Suns come into this one after the win against Cleveland.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
That one goes in.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for Kevin Herter. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Trae Young. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul. Rondo against Carter. Ayton trying to break free. Carter, that's good. The Hawks trail by 4. Alinari outside. Back to Rondo. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Carter, the pass to Nader. And stolen by Okongwu. It's Collins with the drive. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
The shot's good.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Collins from the arc. Another three for Atlanta.
You do not want to let Danilo Gallinari get his feet set. This guy is elite as a shooter.
And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by one. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
And it's Carter penetrating. Ayton trying to break free. And Crowder gets it to go on the assist by Carter.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Here's Reich. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. That one on Ayton. The Atlanta shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Langston Galloway's checked in for more. He doesn't get the second one.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Galloway, the pass to Ayton. Trying to get open is Crowder. They get it back. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Go ahead, Mr. 8. How about that finish?
Out left to the wing. Here's Reddish. Sinks the triple. Reddish has got 8 points.
That is such a tough matchup for smaller defenders out there. He can simply shoot right over them.
Carter looking around. This one for three. No good on the last second attempt there. Right back after this break. And if you're wondering whether players watch the standings, check.
One thing we have to do is stop comparing ourselves to last year. Early in the year, we was doing that every couple.
You know, Greg, he makes a great point. Even when you have mostly the same guys, every season is different.
And if you're a coach, it'll give you gray hairs trying to preach that to your players. Many guys don't believe it until they're in it and then have to dig themselves out of a hole.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Andre Ayton out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Carter. And it's Galloway in at the shooting guard position. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Mikal Bridges checked in for Phoenix. Booker comes in for Carter. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Young's checked in. Atlanta's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Johnson, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And Chris Paul subbed in for Jay Crowder.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Here's Paul. Following the basket by Trae Young. Here's Galloway, defended by Young. Here's Paul. Sinks that one from the post. Paul's got 5.
You know, the easy one there. You know, Galloway able to read the defense, finding his man for the great setup. Pretty.
Pass to Young. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Capella.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Clint Capella. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%? And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Young. That's good, and it's his fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And the work ethic coming into play there. Yeah, I like how Young can just focus on the task at hand.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And Paul launches it from deep. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Pass to Herter. To the left wing. The Hawks working the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Ball finds Booker. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 9.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
3 on 3. Galloway, the pass to Johnson. That's tipped. They get it back. The shot's good from Paul. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Gallinari dishes to Capella. Young from outside drains it from beyond the arc. Young's got 7 points for the quarter. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And it's Bridges at the elbow. Drops in the layup for 2.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And Doris, Mikal Bridges, how about 2 national titles in the 3 seasons at Villanova? Got better each and every year.
And think about in his junior season, he becomes one of only 8 major conference players in college basketball history to average 1 block and 1.5 steals while also shooting over 40% from three-point range. Boy, that is the perfect resume for a 3-and-D wing.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Bridges kicks to Booker. Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, that's the court awareness of Mr. Devin Booker. This guy increasingly becoming such a good passer.
Over to the wing. Back to Young. Now, here's Reddish. T right on him.
It's really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
For Atlanta, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Ayton comes in for Bridges, and it's Carter in for Devin Booker.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Young for 3, drops in the tray. Young's got 16.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Carter, the pass to Ayton. Back to Carter. Reddish with the double team. Launches it. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Crowder. Carter's got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Now here is Carter. He has 5. Crowder inside. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder. .56 seconds left to play here in the half. Right side, Collins. The kick out to Young. And he hits it to tie the game up. Young's got 19 points.
Yeah, terrific effort there by Young. Really all night. The defense has tried to make adjustments, but he's just stayed one step ahead of him.
Now here's Crowder. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Rondo. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
A nice shot by Carter. And now a 4-point Phoenix lead. Atlanta's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Here's Nader. 4 seconds left. Moore with the bucket. And the Suns lead by 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Rondo, good.
And, you know, he's proven to be capable at sinking that mid-range jump shot. Rondo has to be respected from that part of the floor.
And thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points. It didn't. And that's all we.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
On the court right now for the Hawks. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Clint Capella is out there with Collins, and it's Young in at the 1. Now here's Booker. He's guarded closely. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Booker's got 12 in the game. Here's Young. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
A shot by Paul, nobody around. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
And Devin Booker in the third year of that 5-year, $158 million contract. Coming off his first All-Star selection and his most efficient scoring season. Man, it's hard to imagine what's coming next.
I think, Greg, he's desperate to make the playoffs, right? He's doing his part. He's improving on the defensive end. He's been an eye-popping scorer throughout the early part of his career. Now it's all about, can he create team success?
Paul dishes to Booker. Here's the 3. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Booker. Booker's got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Paul with the steal. To the wing on the left. Ayton inside. Capella's there, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
This guy is such an intelligent basketball player who understands how to read defenses and make them react. Go to work, DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
And the Suns making a change here. Galloway's checked in. Atlanta also making some changes here. Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella. And it's Gallinari in for John Collins. And he's good on the second. Suns leading by 4. Paul with the ball. He's got 15. Here's Ayton. Booker trying to free himself up, and it's Ayton missing. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Reddish. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Reddish has got 13.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Passes it to Booker. Ayton inside. Goes up again. And finally they hit one. 8 points for him.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing, excellent.
Young against Paul. There's the pass to Herter. Pass to Okongwu. Over Ayton. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
And the Suns call time here.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Crowder, he's checked in for the Suns. Etuan Moore comes in for Chris Paul. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Atlanta. Here's Okongwu. Now, here's Reddish. He's got 13. Another three for Atlanta.
And every now and then, Rondo will surprise you with the occasional triple, showing it off there with range.
In the corner, Crowder with it. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Crowder's got his third basket of the night right there.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Got a piece of it. Here's Rondo. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
And when he's knocking down these shots, it makes this team super dangerous. You got to respect the touch there by Rondo.
Outside Crowder, and that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's his first foul. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Here's Moore. That shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
To end the run, that one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut back down to 3 after the basket from Nader.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Crowder with the steal. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. Atlanta's shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. And it's Gallinari missing. Well, Phoenix shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Moore with the bucket.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Moore's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Here's Reddish. And he's good on the 3 ball. Reddish has got 11 in the second half.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Crowder inside. Johnson. Good. Nice job down low. Now Gallinari. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Hawks lead by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for the Suns, we've got Jay Crowder. Chris Paul is out there with Etuan Moore. Then it's Johnson, and it's Nader in at the small forward position. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Out to the right wing, there's Paul. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Well, as good as Chris Paul's passing game is, the scoring ability is on par.
The Hawks trailing. Here's Herder. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Here's Nader. Gallinari covering. And now Gallinari pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Boy, it starts with the steal of Danilo Gallinari, but then you've got to get in transition and finish. They do there. Nicely done.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Now here's Moore. Defense right on him. Crowder kicks to Paul. Moore outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Play on the clock. Back to Paul from downtown. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
That's his third triple this half, and that's after hitting only 1 before that.
Atlanta calls timeout. Mikal Bridges checked in for the Suns. Devin Booker comes in for Etuan Moore. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Trae Young, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, Lloyd Pierce talked with his team during that last time out, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him. The Suns making a change here. Ayton's checked in. And Young, here we go. Bucket is good. Young's got 25 points.
And this is something Young must keep doing. His attack off the dribble, the ability to absorb the contact, and then just finishing through.
It's good from long range.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Collins against Ayton. Stolen by Collins. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Collins is running. Herder, no good. The Suns trailing. They push it up 4 on 3. Booker with no one around. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
And Phoenix has possession. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Hawks making a change here. Reddish is checked in. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Devin Booker with the big shot. He may be young, but he's got big-time game.
To the paint, here's Herder. Kicks it out to Collins. Another 3 for Atlanta. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
And the Suns call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
DeAndre Ayton with a big-time shot. Go ahead, young sir.
The Hawks have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Right side, Collins. Back to Young. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. So he comes up empty, missing both. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Booker with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. A nice shot by Booker.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
To the right side. Reddish the pass to Capella. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Good work there as it goes. And this crowd ecstatic. They are pumped up.
And what a huge shot. You talk about an excited arena. And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
Fast break, the Hawks. And Capella the bucket on the assist from Reddish. Capella's got the game tied up here for the Hawks. Phoenix has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Now here's Booker, guarded closely. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, I think we know that Devin Booker is known for his shooting, but to me, guys, there's also the passing and the rebounding aspect that comes into play with him. Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Here's Young. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And the rejection by Collins. Young against Ayton. From deep three-point range, nails the triple.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Timeout called, the Suns. They're down by 1. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Capella against Booker. It's good!
Oh, my goodness. Booker's confidence is off the charts. He's money in the bank.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up a play to make it happen.
And here's Young from the arc. Buries the triple.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
Booker the pass to Johnson. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Shot is good. But, it looks like this one might get reviewed. Very close on the release. And the officials are signaling for a video review of the last-second buzzer beater. Boy, this game hangs in the balance of the review now. And the officials have made the ruling that he did not get the shot off in time.
And a big change here, guys. I mean, that pushes the game to OT, and these two teams can battle it out another period.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. And it's the Suns to start out. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. And so in the game for the Hawks, Reddish and Collins at the small forward and power forward. Young and Herter make up the back. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here's Bridges. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by Young. The Hawks leading. Capella, the pass to Reddish. Capella kicks to Young. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the three-point bomb. Young's got 36.
Game tightening up, no problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
Booker the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Johnson up top. Ayton, great positioning on the putback. Now just a 1-point Hawks lead.
You've got to keep Ayton off the glass. A second chance opportunity, easy. You know, 2 things happen there. Excellent coverage on the shot, and then finish the possession securing the boards.
Here's Paul, and the rejection by Collins. Here's Reddish, rejected by Booker. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Collins. Here's Booker. Dish now to Johnson. Reddish kicks to Young. Here's Herter. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
And here's Booker from the arc. Trains the three-pointer. Booker's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Collins, good.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Pass to Paul. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Chris Paul is no stranger to delivering in the big moments. Go ahead, CP3.
Young passes to Capella. Right side, Collins. Right between the eyes.
And boy, you want to talk about taking the wind out of a crowd's sails there. A 3 to take the lead just moments after they've given it up.
And the Suns call time. They trail by 2. There's 49 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. And here's Booker. Passes it to Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Clint Capella.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And he ends up making the second, and that narrows the gap to 1. And the Hawks with possession. Good!
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
Here's Paul. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Tries yet again. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance. Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And the Suns call time. They're trailing by 1. 19 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high percentage look, if that's at all possible.
Booker outside. He sinks the clutch free throw. And so both free throws good that time. That puts him ahead. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 1. 9 seconds left in overtime.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going.
Here's Young. Tries a 3 off the inbound. Count it!
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch with things